It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah. Yo, what's good? This is your boy Retro.
And this is Creole.
And this is a new episode of but yeah. Why are you laughing?
Just go ahead.
Just what?
Nothing.
Anyway, what's up, y'all? Happy New Year's. It is 2021. We are done with 2020 funky ass. It's out. It's done for the history books. Sayonara. Avvidase. All of that. Get your ass out here. We done with you.
What? I was letting you do your intro.
Me, my intro. We did an intro. We in here. We talking.
What I'm
You
saying.
wish people Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, you guys. I thought Retro was saying it for the both of us, but apparently I got to say it myself too.
Good. You might enjoy 2020. I
Okay,
don't know.
Happy New Year specifically from Creole.
I'm just saying, did you have a good 2020?
The last quarter was good.
There you go.
Got engaged. I got a new position and a raise.
Money, 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 money.
And I won a jumpsuit and a Frozen bite from Chris Brown's mom. So
Yeah, that's her new best friend, y'all.
that's not my best friend. I'm not
They
saying it
pretty
like a
much-
mean way, but
they
like
pretty
we
much
are
spent
not
Christmas
friends.
together.
No, we did
They
not.
spent the holidays
We did
together.
not.
They did.
No, we did not.
Why
I don't know
you
why
say-
everyone keeps saying they're like, you and Chris Brown's mom are practically friends now. I was like, we're not friends. Like she didn't even like
She shouted you out.
comment or. Yeah, she shared that I had won the contest.
All right,
like she
then.
didn't share the post that I posted of me
Shouted
in
you out.
the jumpsuit.
She shouted you out. But, you guys, if you hear me smacking, I'm eating 2 cold slices of pizza.
And I'm sniffling because my sinuses decided they want to start draining. So it's gonna be a rough pack. Oh Lord, I done rubbed my eyeshadow off my eye like an idiot. Sorry.
Did you take your medicine?
I did.
Okay.
And it's not really doing much. So if you hear me kind of during the podcast, just please forgive me.
But yeah, I mean, you and Chris Brown mama, y'all buddies now.
We are not besties.
Mhm.
Like, why everyone keeps saying that? Tanara said that this morning while we were walking. She was like, well, yeah, since you and Chris Brown's mom are practically best friends. Like, I won a contest unknowingly.
Why don't you get invited to the baby birthday party? Watch.
I'm not. Who? You talking about royals here?
Either one.
Katori?
Maybe both. I don't know.
No.
Watch.
No.
Baby, you seem so nice, and I want to invite you.
You funny.
Let's come on through.
You funny.
If you still got that Frozen bike, you can bring that as a gift. I won't say nothing.
No, your godbaby's supposed to be taking the bike whenever they finally come get it.
Man, piss on that. Because my mom talking about you invited to a birthday party, you better bring that bike.
So you want me to fly all the way to LA with a bike in tow to re-gift it back to her?
Royalty probably too big for that bike anyway. So
She
never
probably
mind.
is, because I think it's like for kids. I think the reason we're giving it to Adele is because it's for like kids 3 to 5.
Shout out to Chris Brown mama. You heard me? Thank you for that.
Okay, let's stop calling her Chris Brown mama. Her name is Joyce.
Ooh, you
Like-
even know her name.
Oh my God.
You know?
Well, we probably should
Miss
call her Miss
Joyce.
Joyce instead of Chris Brown mama. Like, this woman had a life before he was the Chris Brown.
First of all, I don't know Miss Joyce like that because I ain't win no gift from her. But
Oh
since you
my-
know by her name, Miss Joyce. Sorry, Miss Joyce.
Yes, because she sent me a picture that was signed Love Joyce.
And you got a picture of her. I forgot you did. She got a picture of her, y'all. to hang up and frame in her family picture album.
I
That's
don't
what it
have
is.
to put it in a family picture album. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a picture. I'm like, oh, who's this? This my ET Joyce.
My T. Joyce.
This is my T Joyce. Well, you ain't got a picture of your cousin Chris? Man, fuck him.
Mhm. Just picture
Me and him
T.
don't get
Joyce.
along. I just gotta picture my T Joyce.
I forgot all about that. You right. You got a whole picture of her.
It's a big picture too.
And it's a big.
It's a big picture. It's not a teeny tiny picture.
You got a big ass picture of Mr. Joyce, and you were gonna talk about we not friends.
We're not acting like we chatted up every day. Or talk DMs. Like we don't even follow each other on Instagram.
That's your fault.
I don't even follow her on Instagram.
But you won something from her. You ain't follow that woman yet.
I probably should.
And you tag.
Cause I feel weird.
How you feel weird, Miss Joyce?
Cause I would feel like a groupie if I did that.
How you a group? You
but
want
I
something
probably
from her.
should. I probably should, based on morals and principles, should follow the company page and her page. Just
That's
based on
cold,
principle.
bro.
It's just weird to me. Like I always feel like I don't feel like I'm a groupie.
You follow Chris
or
Brown and you follow Trey Songz. You follow us.
I don't be commenting on their posts and stuff like that though.
Okay, then, but you can't follow Miss Joyce, who you won something from.
Because I'm
Who sent you a picture of her
because
signed?
Because you already know I'm like one of those people who is like, I don't want to seem like I'm desperate for attention. Like, please, like pay attention to me, please.
No.
Like, give me attention. Acknowledge my existence.
Sorry, Mrs. Joyce. She don't have no upbringing.
Yes, I do.
She don't even want to follow you.
You know what? Look, we're gonna follow her right now.
We don't follow her need the Creole Retro page because we ain't win nothing together.
No, I'm following her under my page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, about to say.
Look, me and Tanaj was on her page earlier. All I gotta do, it's in my recent searches. Follow and follow. Boom. Done.
As Joyce said, piss on you. You took too long. Watch.
Whatever. That's because somebody took forever to take my picture in my jumpsuit. That's why.
And who you talking to? Because it was whenever you was ready.
You had to be off.
It had to be nighttime because you had this whole thing set up.
True.
So don't put that on me.
Yeah, this is true.
And I still took it within time. You talking about? I took it before Christmas.
Yeah. Well, at first you was like, "Ooh, let's wait till after Christmas." I'm like, no, let me do it before Christmas.
Whatever, bro.
Okay, for those of you who don't know the backstory, which really the only people who really know the backstory is my friend, his friends, and some family members. But so what was it? In early December, I ordered some masks from her brand Rose Marone. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Might be wrong. Please forgive me. But I wanted some new face masks, and I had been scrolling on my Instagram Discover page, and I actually saw a picture of this dope white mask that I liked, not knowing it was her page. And I clicked on it, and I was like, "Oh, this is Mom Breezy's page." So, I just went directly in the bio, clicked on the brand website, went to order it. Was out of the white, ended up ordering the black. Ordered another mask and waited for it to come in. Well, the shipping for regular shipping and 2-day shipping was about what and what. So I just went ahead and did 2-day shipping. But everybody who was waiting on gifts and stuff like that during Christmas to be delivered know that USPS was dragging this year. So I ordered a mask. It's supposed to be 2-day shipping. It still took about a week and a half to get here. Finally get it. And when I get the package, USPS had beat up the box to shit, for one. 2, it was in a huge black garment box. So in my mind, I'm like, why do I need this big, huge garment box for these 2 little masks? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Open up the box, and there's a small box in there with the mask in it. It also came with 2 filters because both of the masks, you're able to add filters to them, which is pretty dope. And then on the side, there is, I just see like a pile of bubble wrap. I unwrap the bubble wrap and there's a blue ornament that is signed saying, Merry Christmas, love, Mom Breezy. So I thought it was really cute because I was like, oh, well, maybe this is like a little something they're doing since it's Christmas season. And I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And then also there was like rose petals in the box and, business card from her that says Joyce Hawkins and other stuff like that.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, this shit is extra. But
yeah, okay. I was like, man, I wasn't expecting all of this, but this is pretty dope. This is a really nice way to promote a brand and like thank you customers and things like that. So I'm showing my sister the ornament. She was like, oh, that's really cute to like give customers as like a gift during the Christmas season. I was like, yeah, thinking that everybody's getting this ornament. So I take a picture, I post it to my Insta stories, and I tag Mom Breezy and I tag Rose Marone. And I commented like, oh, I didn't expect all of this extra stuff. I posted to my Insta story. I took a picture of me in one of the masks, posted it. The Rose Marone page was like, oh, it actually commented on my post and was like, oh, you look so beautiful. I was like, oh, that's cute. Okay, cool. Thanks. Go take it off. Go take a nap. Maybe 10 minutes into my nap, I get an alert on my phone and I look at my watch because it pops up on my watch and it says, Rose Marone sent you a private message on Instagram. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, maybe it's just that they shared my Instagram post. Retro over here taking pictures.
I'm videoing.
Oh. So back to the story. So I'm like, oh, maybe they just shared my Insta story. I check my DM and I get a message that says, congratulations, you found the magic ornament. I want to send you a velour jumpsuit in red or black and a frozen bicycle. Just send me a size that you want, what color velour jumpsuit you want, and your address. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I send that I want the red one and my size and my address. And so next thing you know, it's like, oh, Rose Marone shared your Instagram post. And when I saw it was like winter with like a ring around the ornament that I took the picture of. And I'm like, okay, wait, so what is exactly going on? So I go on the Rose Marone page. Remember when I ordered my mask, I went through Mom Breezy page and didn't see anything about the contest. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
You all right?
Yeah, I can't breathe through my nose. So like I'm talking and the only thing I breathe through is my mouth. So I gotta catch my breath. Sorry. All right, back to the story again. Sorry. So, what was that? Okay, so go to the Rose Marone page. They shared, not only did they share my post of me in my black mask, they also shared the post showing, that I had won the contest. So I was like, well, let me scroll through the Rose Marone page and see what, I'm like, what I miss? Like, what did I miss? Okay. So I scroll and I see that there was a contest that was supposed to end on the 5th of December. Keep in mind, I didn't get my package till the 11th of December. And I see that, there was a contest that was saying, hey, if you're the lucky person that finds the magical ornament signed by Mom Breezy in your package, you win a prize pack of a velour jumpsuit and a bike, and a frozen bike. I'm like, oh, okay. So this is pretty cool. So, I just like shared and all that stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, this will be interesting. That I won all of this. And everybody's like, are you crazy? Like you won all this from Chris Brown's mom? And I'm like,
right.
Oh yeah.
She's so nonchalant, bro. She's like,
I downplay everything because I don't want to like buck my head up, and I don't want to be, like I said, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh my God, me and Chris Brown's mom are like totally best friends now.
I didn't say all that, but damn, you could have been. She was like, oh, babe, guess what? I won. I said, wait, what? You explain this to me? And she ran me the story, And she was just like, yeah, I want a jumpsuit. And I said, and that's it? That's how you gonna react? And it's just I said, oh, Jesus Christ. You don't
I was excited. Just the way I related to you was probably nonchalant, but I was pretty excited because I was like, oh, like no, it's like really cool. It's really cool, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, well made jumpsuit. It is beautiful. Now it's very sexy. I'm very chesty because it's made to be low cut, and I rock a 38G bra, so I'm very chesty. So it is very sexy, and the boobs are very much out there. So do I get to wear it a lot around the house, living with my family? No, absolutely not. But when me and Retro get our own place, I'll probably be traipsing around it a whole lot more.
lies. It has to be, because the one thing about it, like she said, it's well made and it also keeps you warm. It keeps the body heat.
It's very warm, but
Very warm.
it's not uncomfortable warm though.
Yeah, still though.
Like it's not like burning up hot. It's very comfortable. It's very soft. It's beautiful. If you want to see pictures of me in it, go to my page, Creole_Vixen_ on Instagram. Also, you can see a video that Retro put together on our Creole and Retro page.
Wow, what's up, Mo? But yeah, so you could definitely do that.
So thank you, Miss Joyce, for my jumpsuit. And I'm sure Adele will love the Frozen bike because obviously I can't ride it.
Mama Joyce.
Miss Joyce, Dee Joyce, whatever we want to call her.
Between y'all two, I didn't win anything from the woman, so. So yeah, so that's how your Christmas was.
And then I got a lot of beautiful stuff from Retro.
Oh, what did you get?
I got a green Coach bag. I was about to say Michael Kors. Got a green Coach bag with a matching wallet. I got some custom sneakers, custom painted sneakers that has my entire life on it. I got AirPod Pros because Retro was tired of me wearing my Beats X around my neck. My sister bought me a ring light. Let's see what else I got. I got a t-shirt made by my cousin that my aunt gave me that I have to give you yours.
Okay.
Keep forgetting to give you yours. We got matching shirts. Everybody got matching shirts that say God is dope.
Okay. That's it?
I'm trying to remember it all.
That sounds about right.
That's all?
Mm-hmm.
I said the AirPod Pros.
Yep.
I said a purse and a matching wallet. The shoes.
Right.
Why I feel like there was something else you gave me.
It's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. And then the case for the AirPod Pros.
Yeah.
And everybody loved their gifts. I brought them. Of course, I bought them better gifts than they gave me. But it's
Wow. And guess what I got, guys? Not a damn thing.
You got Beats headphones early.
That don't count.
It does count.
No, it does not.
Wow.
The Beats, no. Because you bought those the same time you bought yours. I don't count.
You always discrediting my gifts, man.
No, it was a Christmas gift. You told me it was lanyard.
It was, no, because it was lanyard on top of the bigger gift I was supposed to be buying you.
Oh, okay. Well,
but the
Beats.
bigger gift fell through.
Okay, well then I got Beats headphones.
Now.
I didn't get, mind you, I didn't get that on Christmas Day. I got this pre-head because, like she said, what she was going to get me didn't fall through. So, Christmas Day.
Because I was actually planning on getting you a couple of things, but it's just going to have to be gradual, unfortunately. Because I was going to get you your hats.
I don't want to hear nothing. Just keep quiet.
I already told you.
Yeah, but still, I might forget. I don't want to know.
You're not going to forget because you never forget.
I don't know. Don't mention it.
All right.
So, but it's all good. So that was Christmas, and then we had New Year's came in.
Yep.
And like I said, usually they have a big shindig, but due to the COVID, it was simmered down some. But he still got to bring in a new year and his fiance.
As an engaged couple.
So that was fun. And now we are here
with the first podcast of 2021.
Now we had some things that we wanted to discuss before the end of the year. So let's see. I don't know which one you want to go with. Why are you looking? You got your notes too.
I know, but it's just so much to pull it up. Hold on. Nope, that is my grocery list. Let's see.
Let's go through jealousy, let's go through the best man thing, which what goes into jealousy.
Okay, we're gonna do that together.
Yeah.
All right.
So, if you guys haven't seen The Best Man, it's a very well known. I would call it
it's a black staple.
Yeah. So pretty much in this movie, there's a guy. He's an author.
Yeah, Harper is an author.
He's an author, and he wrote this book. In this book, he kind of air out some of his dirty laundry. So,
but in the form of like a nonfiction book,
right? So, long story short, the man, his best friend, is getting married to the love of his life. They all went to college together. Now his partner, he was a hoe. He was out here doing his dirt.
He was godly, but he was a hoe.
Right. So he's out here doing his dirt. I think, were they broken up at the time? Or
so no. So what happened? You talking about the incident in college?
Yeah.
So no, what happens is Lance is of course like the star football player on campus. He's a holy roller, but he's also a hoe. So he's like screwing all these girls and stuff like that. So he's dating Mia. Mia's of course like the good sweet girl or whatever like that. And she was also friends with Harper because if I'm not mistaken, Mia and Harper worked at like the student newspaper together.
Right.
And so Lance actually met Mia through Harper. And so Harper and Mia were friends also. And then what ends up happening is Mia gets tired of Lance screwing around on her. And so to get back at Lance, she makes a move on Harper and they end up sleeping together while they were working on an assignment or a story or whatever like that. She made her move on to Harper and they end up sleeping together. So fast forward however many years, and now Lance and Mia are getting married, and Harper has written this nonfiction book, but pretty much he wrote it as if it was nonfiction, but it really was, all he did was change the names of the characters in the book.
My thing is this: why would you release this book knowing what you had in it? Right around the same time that you're going to your best friend.
But that was the thing. He didn't release it. So
this is where... a copy of it then. He shouldn't even had a copy of it.
Well, they weren't supposed to see it. So what happened was Nia Long, who's the other friend, she works at a news network and asked for the exclusive. So he gave her the book. So when authors...
He should never give
When
her the
authors
book.
And like music artists and stuff like that go for interviews, what they do is they send the book or the CD ahead of time, even if it's not released yet. So they can preview it. That way they can know what to discuss.
Nope.
And that's what happened. He gave it to Jordan, who then showed this friend and this other friend and this other friend. And then it stumbled into Lance's, like Lance found it. No, I think eventually like it got in Lance's hands and he was reading it. And that's when he found out.
I bet you had to wait till
the book come out. So he didn't release it. The whole plan was that it wasn't going to be released until after they got married.
Right. Nope. I would never put all the information in there. But, to each his own. That's just stupid. So pretty much what I'm saying is about the movie is that Everybody was talking that shit. Oh, he's a good man to still marry her. Because, at first, the wedding was off.
Right. And then
But-
they ended up still getting married. And everybody was like, oh, Harper's so bad and blah, 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 blah. But nobody, here's the thing we always discuss. Nobody gives Mia shit about what she did. Because Mia's the one that went at Harper.
There's one thing. She could have cheated on with anybody.
Anybody else. But she intentionally went after Harper with the sole purpose of hurting Lance.
So, that's what I'm saying. That's
And
bullshit.
she went after Harper. Like, it wasn't like Harper went to her. She went to Harper. Now, was he wrong for still sleeping with her? Yes. But Mia very much like kicked all of it off. And so nobody ever, like, Lance never gave her crap about it. Jordan never gave her crap about it.
Nope.
Like, nobody gave her crap about it.
And put it all on my boy.
And they just let her, for the entire movie, be this little angelic woman who just never does any wrong. And it's like, she did. She intentionally went after his best friend to sleep with him to get back at him. And it's not until Best Man Holiday where she finally, like, sits Lance down only because she's dying
of course.
of cancer that she go, I feel so bad that I came between you and Harper's friendship and you always blame Harper for it, but I played a role in it too. And it's like, you wait all these years, like nobody gave you shit about what you did.
Right, she waited. She said, well, shit, man. You don't take
And she
the heat.
rode with it. Like she really sat up there and rode with it and let these dudes' friendship like just crumble over something she did.
She said, I ain't taking the heat. Getting out the kitchen.
So dirty.
But that's just.
But what you think? Like if something like that happened between like your two homeboys, like would you be like go up to her and be like, you wrong and you need to say something?
Oh, I mean, if it happened to two homeboys, I know, not me personally.
Well, even that, if it happened to you personally, like if you was in Lance's position, and you knew your old lady and your friend slept together and she was doing it out of spite, but she's the one that went to him. So like, say she got in her car, drove to your homeboy's apartment or house or whatever, and initiated them having sex. Would you put all the blame on him or would you?
They all getting
her out too?
They all getting the heater. They all getting the heat. But they will all get the heat. They all get the heat. I'm sorry. Everybody would get the heat. If she would not get no pass, straight up.
Right.
She would get the heat.
Okay, now if it was between like two of your homeboys and a chick that one of them was dating, would you as a friend then like be like, okay, wench, you wrong and you need to say something?
Yeah, no, I would too. I would point like, girl, you wrong for that. You try to play hoe. You wrong for that. You're gonna put two partners together like that.
Right. Like it just always bothered me. Even when I was younger watching the Best Man, before Best Man Holiday even came out, it just always bothered me that Mia just like got away with all of it scot-free.
Yeah, that whole guy with him.
Not one person, not Jordan, not Lance, even Harper didn't really even like jump on her case about it. Like nobody jumped on her and was like, you wrong. And nobody went to Lance and was like, your girl actually went to go smash your homie to hurt you.
Right.
Like, why is she getting off scot-free? Why is she marrying you right now?
Right. Because she loved him. So.
Whatever. I don't think love fixes everything. I'm sorry.
What you mean love doesn't fix everything?
There's just certain situations I don't think you can forgive. Like, it just makes things too sloppy. Like, I could see if it was like a situation where the girl you're dating slept with your friend, but this was before you even met her, and you just so happened to meet her. That happens all the time in New Orleans. But if it's like a situation where you dating her and she goes sleep with your homeboy while y'all together, I don't see how you can like forgive that and still marry her.
Or if y'all was on a break.
No, that's still your homeboy. She knows him. It'd be different if it'd be somebody that she didn't know that you knew or whatever. That's different. But if she know, like that's your longtime homeboy, and she go seek him out because y'all on a break and she's hurt.
But she still gets the heat. But shouldn't the homeboy get even more heat?
They should both get heat.
They both get the heat, but it's like, it's one thing if I come to you and try to seduce you, and you're like, nah, you my, nah, can't do that, man. You with my girl.
Well, yeah.
I
understand that. I understand that. But I mean, yeah, they both should get the smoke. But that's my point. Like Lance and all them let Mia go scot-free.
Yeah, no.
Like they
you're not
all
going scot-free.
like they all harped on Harper. Like they all jumped on his case. Like, how'd you do that? And blah, 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 and all that. They all got on him. Lance ditched him as a friend, but still married Mia and had like a whole life with her after finding this out.
Hoes before. That's when you pick the hoes before the bros.
Bruh.
Pick the hoes for the bros.
I just think it's messed up sometimes. I'm sorry. Even as a female, I'm just like, that's fucked up.
That's the way the world works, baby. That's the way the world works. But anyway, since we're talking about the new year, 2020, like I said, with the COVID, everything, music has changed. Music's been on a change, and we have noticed with the COVID that a lot of artists are starting to kind of shake off the shackles of these record companies and just doing their own thing.
You don't need them.
Creole came across this thing. Was it on the Shade Room or
about
the 15 years?
Yeah. So let me see. I'd have to find the post again.
Well, anyway, it's been 15 years since these artists had, dropped music, and it was T-Pain.
Well, they dropped there was a lot of hot albums that came out in 2005, but we noticed from the post, we didn't realize just how many artists put out their first album in 2005. And three of the biggest ones, three of the ones that are really still around and consistent was Chris Brown's first album, Trey Songz's first album, and T-Pain's first album. All came out in 2005. So all three of them marked 15 years since their first album in 2020.
T-Pain.
And all three of those albums are still jams.
Hell
still
yeah.
Heavy rotation.
Hell yeah.
They still play it on the radio like they brand new.
They got people out here got 500 something hours worth of Chris Brown.
Hey, that's not what we talking about.
I'm just saying.
That's not what we talking about.
Mama Joyce.
That's not what we talking about.
Mama Joyce, she's a fan of your son, Mama Joyce.
Now you making me sound like a stalker.
That's all I'm saying.
That's because you bought me that Echo last year.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
It is not my fault that Indigo is like 2.5 hours long. And Heartbreak on the Full Moon is like 3 hours long. And that's legit all it is. You can run both of those albums in that 6 hours of your day right there, just playing those two back to back. So it's not my fault that Chris Brown puts out 50-song albums.
Like I say, dropping them bangers, you hear me?
But I mean, T-Pain, the music from his first album, In Love with a Stripper, Buy You a Drink, Bartender. I like the bartender.
Ooh, she's looking at me.
I'm at the bar with that. Yeah, come on, man. They still play all that. They still play it in the club.
Yeah.
Like it's brand new. Chris Brown's first album still rolls.
Right.
Trey Songz with all the ad-libs, man. That is still an album right there. Oh my God. That Gotta Make It album is still.
Just gotta make it. All right. Just gotta make it.
But Chris Brown's first album is special to me because it dropped on my birthday. It dropped on my 17th birthday. My mom went out and got it for us because it was while we was in Georgia for Katrina. And we had just came back from being in Cali with my brother for his senior game at San Diego State. I didn't, and then we were kind of, we had an apartment, but they weren't making money. My parents weren't working and all that stuff like that. So my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said, you know what? That boy Chris Brown dropping his album on my birthday. Why you rolling your eyes like I didn't say it like that? Ain't nobody really knew who he was except for Run It being on the radio. So I was like, that boy Chris Brown dropping his album on my birthday. I'll take that for my birthday. So went to school on my birthday, came home. Mom said, here, happy birthday. And she just handed it to me. She went to Walmart right after I left for school and got the album and handed it to me. And I was riding on the bus, just listening to that album just through and through and through.
And that is how you get 500 something hours.
I can't stand you.
Chris Brown. 500 something hours of Chris Brown music play on your Apple Music.
No.
It's all good.
No.
Because you want that left tail.
And my mom's loved them. My mom loved them too. Because she took all of my albums. I just found a bunch of the CDs she took from me once I got my iPod. I found them in the center console of what is now my car. It used to be her car. And found all the CDs. Found a burned copy of Graffiti. Found the first Chris Brown album.
Must be nice.
My mom loved us some Chris Brown.
Yeah, and your father said the boy's gonna be famous, huh?
Oh yeah. Like, don't judge me. Like, this is a Chris Brown family. Like,
and it just so happened that this Chris Brown family won a Christmas present from Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce, she's coming for you, baby.
What? Oh my God, I can't stand you.
She's coming for you, Mama Joyce. Trying to be all in the family with you, Mama Joyce.
You do me so dirty, don't you?
So shout out to Chris, Trey, T-Pain. Y'all keep on.
Congratulations on 15 years of dropping consistent music.
I'm looking for more and more from you guys.
Because Trey Songz's latest album that's R&B right there.
Yeah, like I said, they bringing it back.
That's back to R&B because that whole Back Home album. Oh my God, that's R&B.
That's a throwback.
We've been missing that kind of R&B because there's no real like party bops on that album. But it's real R&B.
That it is. That it is.
That's a baby maker right there.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, you guys, that's it. We done. Bye.
You so crazy.
What? I'm done.
What you talking about? Girl? We only had 37 minutes.
Okay, you got more? More and more.
What were you bumping back at 05? I know Pretty Ricky was one. Because it's been 15 years since the Blue Stars album.
I got new shoes on my ride. Man, that was my shit.
Because I know you always love playing that Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Ain't nothing but a number. 05, I was in college. Yes, I was bumping that.
05 was the end of my junior year of high school and the start of my senior year.
You say it's because of my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Blue Stars is your joint. That's your.
Does Confession drop too in 05?
Confessions was 04.
04?
So it's been 16 years since Confession.
That was the shit too.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember all of it. I'm still searching for it. I send you a lot of posts on Instagram. But I remember, Blue Stars was one. Oh, Omarion's first solo album was one. The old album.
It was all right.
It was okay. I feel like it was, to me, I think it was better than the second album. I might be wrong. But come on, you can't go wrong with Touch. You cannot go wrong with Touch.
I guess.
And I believe Keisha Cole's first album came out in 05. I gotta find this post. It's a fairly old. It was the GOAT of R&B movie soundtracks. Okay, I gotta go a little further than that. Baby Mama Drama.
I liked it. The only song I liked it from Omarion was Icebox. And I liked it, the remix with Usher on. Yeah, that was another thing we was talking about. We were saying how they don't make remixes no more.
They don't. They really don't.
Because they ain't got nobody hot to feature on them things no more.
Right. And I was just telling Retro that probably the most recent legit remix that I remember is well, that I actually enjoyed. I put it that way because there's been some remixes where it's legit just an artist jumping on somebody else's song for clout. That's a whole nother topic and rant in itself. Nikki. But I Love It by August Alsina. And then there was the remix with Chris Brown and Trey Songz that apparently Retro just heard for the first time the other day when I was playing it.
Sounded good. Sounded real good.
I can't believe it always surprises me at the stuff that you haven't heard as much as you say you enjoy music.
I do, but I'm kind of like at this. What year that album was?
What album? August Alsina?
Remix. Yeah, this remix you talking about. You talking about with Chris Brown and Trey Songz on? I knew of it. I just haven't heard it in a while.
Oh,
and that's another thing. Like I cut off like after 2000, maybe 10. Everything is like maybe some singles and stuff, and that's because for DJing purpose. Other than that, I'm an old school fanatic. That's what I like. That's where I reside at.
wait, I don't want it to play.
All Creole listen to is nasty baby making stuff, and then she talk about when we get a house. I ain't getting picky, I ain't getting picky. You ain't gonna be listening to no Chris Brown and Trey Songz.
Why I'm not?
Okay,
If you want kids, you're gonna let me do it.
that's fine with me. I have no problem with it. Shit, huh? Shoot, damn it. I'm like, oh, what are you looking for?
I was looking for the date of the year of the song. It's probably like 15, I want to say.
August Alsina?
Yeah.
Whenever his first album came out, that's when it was. So.
Right.
So
13.
There you go. 2013.
13.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, 13.
So
She said, make love to me right now. You don't let me enjoy my nasty music.
I do let you enjoy it. You go right there and enjoy it.
By myself.
Well, not me. I guess.
Like I say, I'm the one that's usually enjoying the lyrics. You're the one that enjoys the beat.
Yeah, I'm more of I like the instrumental. I had a dream last night that I put on a Christmas concert.
You put on a Christmas concert?
Yeah, like I directed, like I was like, it was crazy. I was supposed to be in the band playing like a concert, but I didn't have a read, so I wound up directing the thing, and it was fire. It was fire.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, you're the lyrical content person.
I am.
I'm all about. Well, I'm about lyrics to a certain extent. See, you sit here and figure out what was the artist going through right there. I say, yo, that from that song.
Well, it's not that you get it from the song, but I mean, if you follow the artist, if you like read articles and stuff like that, you tend to remember what they were going through at the time or what they're referencing or like where they were at when they wrote the song, like you can kind of feel a difference in different albums, and that's what makes like someone with a long career like Trey Songz, Chris Brown, T-Pain, Lil Wayne, people who have like longer careers. It's kind of it for me, it's fun to like go through different albums and be like, oh, well, this was their first album when, they were just trying to like feel things out. And oh, on this album was when they like were feeling this way. And oh, this is the album when they had their first kid or they was in a relationship with this person or they just broke up with this person.
But see, I'm very like, see, you analyze all that. You sit here and you listen and I'm trying to get to that. I don't have time. I really don't be having time to listen to music.
Because
like
Retro always fusses at me because he's like, you download whole albums. And I'm like, because there are albums that you have to listen to them as a whole.
Right.
Like Trey Songz' Trigger album is good as a whole. Like you got to listen to it as a whole. And the same thing with the Back Home album. Yeah, I enjoy listening to the song separately, but just listening to the whole thing as a whole and the way it's produced and the way it's put together to where each song flows into the next and he has these interludes that flow into the next and things like that just makes the whole album beautiful. So there's albums you have to listen to as a package deal.
Right. And my thing is, and yeah, I mean that's how a few people, a lot of people went away from that because, Casey and JoJo Love Always, that album was built like that. Life Jennings' first album was built like that. Although Creole don't like Life Jennings, but yeah, they have certain artists that build their albums like that, but then they have some that don't. So it's more of a pick or choose. It depends who you're listening to. So.
Right. Because like I said, with the Trigger album, if you listen to a song separately and you like listen to it all the way through, you'll hear the beginning of the next song at the end of that song. And that's why it's best to listen to the Trigger album as a whole. Because every time you listen to the song by itself, you'll hear the beginning of the next song. Because he made the album to where each song flows seamlessly into the next song. And then of course, there's a couple songs on the Trigger album where they are all one story, which is Smartphones, Yes, No, Maybe, and YAS. So, and those three together are pretty much a story in itself. So it's like enjoyable to listen to those three together in order. But you can feel like where someone is in their album. You can feel like, oh, this was like when they were really sad, and this is when they were thinking about settling down, and this is when they were with this chick and they were like all lovey dovey, and then this next album is when he was like, man, fuck her. Like,
well, you guys, like I say, Vix is very into the lyrics of music. That's why this year she's going to come out her own special segment in the mix with Vix. Oh yes, you are doing that this year. This year you are doing that. You're going to make that a live.
When COVID subsides and I can maybe link up with some people, we can start doing something like that.
Who's we?
I can do something like that when COVID subsides and
yeah, you can start.
Schedule gets steady.
You can start doing this now. Not linking up with people, but you can start dissecting people's albums and stuff.
Well, yeah, I already do that because I dissected the Tory Lanez album. So.
I know, that's what I'm saying though.
I actually sat at work at 5 a.m. in the morning and read the lyrics to that album.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. You could do that now.
I already do.
You don't you have not recorded yourself talking about the album.
Oh, no, I haven't recorded myself.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to do that now.
Well, because I always assume that we're just going to talk about it on here.
Yeah, but no, we're not going to be talking about albums all the time. And once again, that is your forte, and that is what you're going to do, and we're going to make that happen.
Yes, Daddy.
So, looking forward to that. But we also were saying how nowadays You can't, especially with rap. You don't know when nobody what region they coming from because everybody sound the
No.
same.
And they do.
There was a time where you could tell somebody's from the West Coast, somebody from the East Coast, from the South, the Midwest,
And that was based on flow, that was
Texas,
based on beat, that was based on
production, all of that. Now I don't know where none of these artists are from. They all sound the same to me. Nobody sticks out. Nobody just
they all use like the same 5 producers.
pretty much. That's it.
Because I mean, you had your Southern producers, you had your East Coast producers, you had your Midwest producers, and you had your West Coast producers. Now it's like everybody uses London on the Track,
Right.
DJ Mustard, DJ Khaled.
And that's why I'm mad at Boosie badass. Because I love Boosie for Boosie, let's see, what was the last I felt like it was like a Baton Rouge album? I guess it was Incarcerated. That was the last one. And you know, when you hear a Boosie song come on, you know that's straight up Baton Rouge. You because you can tell by the style of the beat. And you know, you can tell by his it's Boosie. I mean, he has a recognizable voice, but like I say, his style of music is also staying out there. I don't care for his new shit. Like he has yet. To me, Badass is always gonna be the hottest shit that he did. I have yet to see anything that came to surpass that. So Boosie, you need to get back on your shit. Holla at Trill Fam, the producers over there, man. Get back on your old shit, Boosie. Quit with all this dumb shit. You feel me? But come back to the South, baby. You ain't gotta live down here, but goddamn, Boosie, give me that Baton Rouge shit, nigga. That pop music, you know.
But it does. It just all sounds the same now. There's nothing stand out, and that's really why a lot of these rappers are not gonna last because
Jeezy too. Go back to where the fuck, man. The Recession, nigga. Thug Motivation. Those producers. Who would you have on those things? Man, bring your ass back to that, bro.
But yeah, there's no Atlanta sound anymore. There's no New Orleans sound anymore. There's no New York sound anymore, which was like heavy bass. There's no Cali sound anymore. It's just all the same.
All the same.
You don't know where someone's from anymore.
Nah, man, that shit crazy.
Like I couldn't tell you where the Baby and all them are from because it all sounds the same.
Nah.
Like Meg's music does not sound like Houston. Like, you know?
Hell no. That's why, like I said,
And especially since everybody want to bite off of like the bounce style now. For true, you don't know where anybody at.
Oh, culture vulture.
Because body is a bounce song. Body sounds like a bounce song.
Ain't no sound. It is a bounce song.
Body is a bounce song.
If we can't remix it into a bounce track, that means it's already a bounce song. Therefore, it's
and that'd be so
song.
funny to me when I'm like listening to Social Shakedown and I listen to Social Shakedown and they turn around and they put a bounce beat to Go Crazy or Nice for What or In My Feelings or whatever. I'm like, they already are bounce songs. Like, why you could put another bounce beat on top? They done already took a bounce beat.
I mean,
like I kind of wonder. I was like, I wonder if Chris Brown and Drake know who they are sampling from. Like, do they know who Magnolia Shorty is?
Drake might. I don't know about Chris Breezy.
Because Wobble Up is monkey on that dick just from the whole thing. It's the whole thing and her voice.
Right. You took the whole song. So, but like I say, and shout out to DJ Tank for making our intro. I don't know if I shouted him out last time, but I'm shouting out again, Tank. Thank you for sending me that final version, man. Like I said, we're gonna bring the culture to the front line, and we're gonna let all these people who's biting from us to stop paying your motherfucking dues and stop bringing the money back and the motherfucking spotlight to New Orleans because this is some bullshit. Everybody wants that flavor, that style, that taste, say baby, and all that shit.
I will give Drake credit for shooting In My Feelings in New Orleans.
He don't want to. But
like the whole video was him trying to be a New Orleans dude.
Right.
He looked like a dude from Brother Martin trying to be hood. Sorry, Cam. Sorry, Cam. I'm sorry, Relic.
So yeah, man. So like I said, I thank you, Tank, for the intro, man, and I look forward to doing some more music stuff with you. Yo, Relic, man, we gotta get this song together. Matter of fact, when I get paid, I remind myself to buy that track so we could record that thing and make that happen.
But talking about Drake, I guess it'd be a good way to segue into this. Wayne selling all of the royalties for Young Money for $100 million.
Born that dope. Now, me and Creole was talking about this, and she said it might be just a strategy for
Him separating from Baby.
right, so Baby can't get his hands on it. So he sold it to who? Sony or somebody? He sold
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
I think.
Sold it to them for $100 million, and I'm assuming, Wayne gonna leave Cash Money, and once he get all that squared away, he'll buy it back from him. He just didn't want Birdman get his claws on it.
Right, because Young Money, if you don't know, Young Money is a branch of Cash Money that Wayne created. And of course, he had many other artists, but of course, the big three on Young Money obviously were
Three.
the big three. The big three.
I don't even count the other nigga.
I know you don't count Tyga, but Tyga brought in money.
Bro, what? When? Let's be real. Tyga is third place over there, bro.
Okay, but he's still the big three of Young Money.
I still don't call him Big Three.
Big three.
Whatever, man.
Big three, which is Nicki, Drake, and Tyga.
Bullshit.
You gotta acknowledge that Tyga is big three Young Money.
The lime in the coconut motherfucker ain't shit. Okay?
He wasn't part of Young Money then.
It doesn't matter. What has he dropped lately? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Drake still dropping dimes, man. Nicki fell off, and Tyga out here.
Don't tell the Barbs that Nicki fell off.
And Tyga out here fucking around with young girls,
Tyga got a whole album with Chris Brown.
What song came off of that? What?
The Ayo song?
How she goes?
I'm not gonna sing it.
You gotta sing. You can't play.
I'm not singing it.
You can't play.
I'm just playing a snippet of it. Legally, we can do 10 seconds.
Like this motherfucking Shazam.
Legally, we can do 10 seconds. But yeah, no, but you gotta respect Tyga as like part of the big three of Young Money.
That shit?
Yeah.
When that came out?
A while back.
All right, then get the fuck out of here. That old shit. That shit so
yeah. Still Young Money, son.
I don't give a shit.
Still part of Young Money.
Okay, it's part of Young Money. Fuck that. If you gonna say Tyga part of the big three, then let's put Lil Chucky, because he had a hot ass song too.
Lil Chucky?
Yeah.
Who is that?
He part of Young Money.
Child, go ahead.
You don't put up shit.
Really, bro? You just gonna disrespect Tyga like that? So, yes, he briefly dated Kylie Jenner, but we're not gonna fold him on that. And then you got this.
That's the most recent.
It is the most recent. That came out last year.
Yeah. Still ain't shit.
Oh, whatever. But anyway, back to the topic
Why
at
you
hand.
Why you defending Tyga so much, bruh? You ain't win stuff from Tyga Mama. You win from Chris Brown Mama. Lord.
This is what we're going to keep doubling back to.
I'm just saying, you see him me and Tyga, but you can't get Tyga. And fuck Tyga, man. That nigga ain't shit.
Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Okay. Wayne sold all the rights, all the masters and stuff for $100 million for Young Money.
Nah.
I know you lying. Anyway.
Tyga. But yeah, Wayne sold that shit for $100 million. And we are.
And so that includes everything up until Tyga's most recent mixtape. That includes all of Nicki's music. And that includes all of Drake's music up to
Scorpion, you say?
was Scorpion? Was it Scorpion that I said?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's up to the Scorpion album.
So
I mean, a lot of gold, like a lot of good music Wayne sold off.
right, but I think, like you said, I think it's just a strategy move right now to deal with this whole, break off from Cash Money. Because
And historically, a lot of art, like big artists, have like sold their masters, their catalog,
because Drake alone
during like legal issues.
Drake shit alone costs more than $100 million.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So like I said, that makes sense that you say that. So
yeah, because I mean, in the past, like, like Paul McCartney bought Michael Jackson's music, and then after he died, he gifted it back to his family. And if I'm not mistaken, Michael Jackson also sold Paul McCartney's music. Like he bought all the Beatles music and gave it back to Paul. So
here you go, Paul.
So I mean, there's been a lot of times where artists have like sold off, the rights to music and stuff like that to avoid it being taken in a divorce or taken during like a legal battle with a label or anything like that, where the person could possibly sue them and take the rights. On the flip side, you have Taylor Swift's situation where her label sold all of her music, didn't even offer her the chance to buy it, and now out of spite, she can't perform all her old music because she don't have rights to it. So now she's re-recording all of her old music. Like she's in the studio right now re-recording all of her old music so she can be able to perform it on stage.
Shit that people do.
So until then, no Love Story, no You Belong With Me, no Shake It Off, none of that.
Where's Kanye when you need him?
Oh, bro. Apparently gifting everybody these amphibious tanks.
Ugly ass Minecraft looking vehicle.
Kanye is preparing for the end of the world, and he just wanted to make sure that
he's bringing it. He's bringing it.
You think he's bringing it?
He's bringing it in with his craziness, man. Shout out to old Kanye. You hear me?
Kanye's out here gifting these big old tanks. If you haven't seen it, he's the two people I know for a fact he's giving it to. He's given one to 2 Chainz, which was the first person to get one. And 2 Chainz actually drove that bad boy to a restaurant recently.
But it's 2 Chainz, so I wouldn't expect that.
And then most recently, he gifted one to Chris Brown. And it's the ugliest thing. Monique thinks it's cute. My sister thinks it's cute.
I know what to get you, Mo. Gotcha.
But it is the ugliest thing. It's the slowest moving thing. But it's probably the best thing if we enter an apocalypse or the zombie invasion comes. I mean, at least we know that Kanye, 2 Chainz, and Chris Brown will be safe. So
mine's on back order right now.
We all gonna be trying to hitch a ride with them.
Ain't no motherfucker. I'm right on top of that bitch.
I'm about to say, because I don't see who else can fit in there. And as tall as 2 Chainz and Chris Brown is, I'm surprised they can fit in there.
And that bitch hunts.
That bad boy probably looks like a Power Wheel when they drive it. Because ain't 2 Chainz like, what, 6'4"? Like, he's taller than Chris Brown. And Chris Brown's 6'2", so...
Titty boy is tall.
Like, I feel like they look like they driving like a damn Power Wheel or like a clown car trying to drive that bad boy.
Crazy.
Because it looks so small.
Look crazy.
It looks so small and so narrow, but I might be wrong.
So, but you guys, this we're coming to the end.
We are.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we passed an hour.
So, we just want to once more thank you all for tuning in and listening to us. It's a new year. We are doing our best to provide steady content. It's just things change in our lives and whatnot, but we are gonna do better this year. Try to keep it going, keep it flowing. Once more, shout out to the people out there in India, man. Y'all really holding it down for us. I mean, it's crazy. It's like y'all really. I don't know if you even really listen to our shit or you understand what we're saying, but I'm gonna say this. You know, thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
We just crossed the 500 download mark this morning.
And like I said, that's only for what, 5 shows?
That's only across 5 shows, and that's only since August. 500 downloads now. It might not seem like a lot compared to like bigger podcasts, like
Man, that's a lot for us.
like Dormtainment and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff like that. But for people that are like starting off with no like pre-following,
Right.
look, we celebrating 500 downloads.
That's right. Shout out to Dormtainment, man. If y'all ever want to do a collaboration, man, hit us up, man. If anybody want to collab, if anybody wants to get on shout outs or anything, hit us up. We are here. You can reach us at Creole. What is it? Creole .and.retro?
Yeah, it's Creole.and.retro. Or you can hit us up on our personal pages, which is retro_Ralph_ or Creole_Vixen _.
Yeah, that's for Instagram and Twitter for both of us. I promise I'm gonna be a better on the Twitter forefront. I'm gonna start tweeting more this year.
Twitter is
also.
where I rant and throw shade.
Mm-hmm. That she does. That she does. So if you ever want to see who she's pissed at or what she feel ill will about, just go look at her Twitter.
Oh, you're not gonna know who I'm pissed about unless I actually tag them. But a lot of times I don't. It's usually just me like ranting.
I know because I know her, so and I know the circle she's talking about. So, but like I said, America, get your shit together. I need y'all to start downloading more. Come on,
Because India is embarrassing, y'all.
India is whipping y'all ass. Which, like I said, if y'all need us to come out there and do like a summit or host anything, I don't care what the
Live
shit is.
podcast recording.
We are down for it. You heard me? Just reach out to us.
We trying to take Retro on his first international trip.
Yeah, I'll come down. I'll go to India. It don't matter to me. Y'all paying. I'm flying. We go. Let's do it.
Raph hasn't been out of the United States, so that'd be a nice start.
I mean, I've been in the Gulf of Mexico. That's close enough for me. But also, like I said, we are also looking for sponsors or brand deals. So if anyone y'all want to link up with us, please connect to us. Like I said,
Not the bots. Y'all can keep that.
I'm not. Yeah, stop sending us that fake shit. I'm talking about real brand deals. I'm talking about collaborating, coming up with ideas and stuff. Because I feel like me, Creole, we have a lot to offer, and like I said, this year, eventually we're gonna start having, like I said, we're gonna get people on here with us, interviewing different people. Is like I say, it takes time, but it is growing in the right direction. And like I said, without your support, without seeing these numbers increasing, it gives us more hope and more inspiration to keep on pushing forward to provide y'all with the content. And also,
we do want to also start giving y'all some videos too.
Yes,
whether it be behind the scenes or just something to tie you over in between podcasts.
Right, we'll start producing more live videos and start posting that. So
I got a ring light now, so
She has a
I'm
ring light.
practically a influencer.
Yeah, we just gotta get her ass to start influencing. But with all that being said, like I say, we thank y'all very much for listening in to All But Yeah. I am your host, Retro Ralph.
And I am Creole Vixen.
And once again, thank you guys. You stay safe, stay blessed, enjoy this 2021. And until next time, peace.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy Retro. Let's go. It's Creole. Let's go. It's Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole. Oh yeah. It's your girl Creole. Let's go. It's your girl Creole. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.